Let's say you see this kind of a simple question in your chemistry jam exam. How will you solve it? This question is very simple. The question says an organic compound with a pleasant smell is likely to have a general formula of dash general formula. Now, before you can solve anything, you need to know what a an organic compound is, or a pleasant smell. You know, organic compound are compounds that are in organic chemistry now, compounds of carbon and so on. So now, which organic compound or which homologous series do we know that have a pleasant smell? A pleasant smell. And this, let me give you a tip. This particular homologous series or this particular organic compound, they are usually used in perfumes. They are used in perfumes because they have very good smell. Their smell is just pleasant. Even if you know them that it is maybe acrylic acid, it is maybe ether, or even if it is ester. Do you know their general formula? Because they are not asking for the name, they are asking for the general formula. Actually, the answer to this question is ester, right? Esters. Esters are known to have a pleasant smell. Esters, or we call them the alkanoids. They are another name for them is the alkanoids. Alkanoids, right? They are the esters. Now they are asking us that which of these, like the general formula, they did not put the name. This is the general formula. Let me tell you one thing about organic chemistry. In organic chemistry, we have different homologous series, right? And this homologous series, all of them, they have their general formula. They have a general formula because they follow a particular structure. And each member of a series, they differ by what we call CH2, right? CH2 or 14 grams per mole, right? Each member. I'm going to explain all of these things. Very, very easy. Actually, all of these things, I've explained them in my detailed video on organic chemistry on my YouTube account. Just search for Maskem5, my name here on TikTok or anywhere you're watching it. Search for it on YouTube and you will see my video on organic chemistry. Watch it. It's very long. I've explained everything. So now, there are different members in the homologous series, and each homologous series has a general formula. They conform to a general formula. For example, now, the alkanes, they have a general formula. The alkanes. The alkanes. And general formula for the alkanes is what? CnH2n plus 2. This is the general formula for alkanes. But now they're asking us for the general formula for esters. This is general formula for alkanes. Now there is one a particular, not really an homologous series, but the methyl group, the alkyl group. The alkyl group too, they have a general formula. The alkyl group, they are CnH2n plus 1. This is the alkyl group. The alkyl group. This is how we represent them, right? This is how we represent an alkyl group. And most times, this alkyl group, we usually call them R. Yes, R group, right? So now, in some other homologous series, for example, an homologous series like the alkanoic acids, the alkanoic acids, the alkanoic acids, right? Their general formula is RCOOH, right? This is their general formula. Where this R is an alkyl group, or it can be an array group. That means that this particular RCOOH can also be written as, I know why I'm doing this thing like this, so can also be written as R. You know, R is CnH2n plus 1. Can also be written as CnH2n plus 1. Then you now put COOH in front. And intentionally, so this thing, CnH2n plus 1, COOH, is same as RCOOH. Instead of having to write this long thing, that is why we just represented everything with R, right? This question, I would have changed the options to R, but I want it to be like that because JAMB can decide to do anything for you guys. So if you are preparing for JAMB 2026, my tutorial last year or this concluded JAMB exam, we produced excellent students that got extremely high scores in JAMB, as you can see on the screen right now. And this year too, I'll be hosting a JAMB tutorial for students that are preparing for JAMB exams, science students specifically, subjects like chemistry, physics, mathematics, biology, and use of English. And this tutorial.
So now, all living organisms are made up of cells, and based on their cell structure, they are divided into two. Now you can see the prokaryotic cell here. You can see that you won't see. So guys, we have the eukaryotes. We already defined them ourselves. We said that these are organisms with a true nucleus. And because they have a true nucleus, it is enclosed by a nuclear membrane. Now eukaryotic. Now just so you guys know, you cannot just.
And this tutorial is just 5,000 naira per month. If you want to join us, click on the link on my bio and then select the option to join Maskem Premium class, or send a message to this particular phone number on WhatsApp. and I'll send you the account number to register to join my tutorial. And don't forget to just join the chain of successful students. Let's continue. So now, we usually represent this C and H2N plus 1 with this R. And what is it? It is an alkyl group now. It can either be an alkyl group or aryl group, but most times it's an alkyl group for you guys' level, alkyl group. So now, that means that this thing here, CnH2n plus 1, is still the same thing as RCHO, right? All of these things are, this one, this is RCOOH, which is this, RCOOH. These two, this is CnH2n plus 1, this is R, then COO, COO, then CnH2n plus 1 again, COR prime. This is another R. And this one too is, this is CnH2n plus 1, this is R, then CO, then CO, then this is another R prime, R prime. So all of this formula, they are general formula for different homologous series. This one, R2, it is the general formula, or RCHO is the general formula for the alkanas. Alkanas, right? Alkanas. All of these things I've explained in my video on YouTube. This one, which is RCOH, is the general formula for alkanoic acids, right? This one, CnH2n plus 1, COO, I told you it's the same thing as RCOO, R prime. They just represented R with this thing, this long thing, rubbish. So this one, this is the general formula for esters. That is our guide, the one we are looking for, esters or alkanoids. Why this RCOR prime is the general formula for the alkanones. Don't forget the alkanones or the ketones. So now, basically, I just try to do all of these things so that you guys can understand better. And of course, you know that general formula for esters is what? RCOOR prime, or CnH2n plus 1, COO, CnH2n plus 1. So the question is that which of them has a pleasant smell? It is the esters that have a pleasant smell, and this is their general formula. RCOOR prime, or they can replace this R with this long thing just to confuse you in your exam. It is still the same thing. So I hope you found this video useful. If you have found this useful, don't forget to like, comment, and follow me. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, guys.